Okay, let's try something different.
Hello UV rays, this is Urbanized Vanity and welcome back to my channel. We are here with something just a little different. I'm not going to be doing this all the time, but I'm doing a current household because I feel like this particular story is really interesting. And again, if you guys follow me on Tumblr and you read, my storytelling things, I have like, the Black Widow and Bachelor Challenge, and even this now that I'm starting. Every couple weeks or a week I play on this household, and this household isn't very old. It's not like my other one, the one that I've been playing for like a year and a half or so. It's not like that one. This one, my sisters actually designed these Sims, and we just kind of followed their life and whatnot. So we have Deviry. We have Deviry here. And she is a detective, obviously, and she has a very strange kind of love life, These two, they met in college and they decided to be roommates, and they're not necessarily opposites, but you have, more playful, carefree, and then you have Deviry. This is Nessa, by the way. And you have Deviry, who is, more conservative and whatnot. Their love lives are kind of polar opposite. Whereas she's the more sleazy type person, she's the more I want to see my soulmate type person, but at the same time, she feels like she doesn't, need a lover. But the story with these two is, okay, basically what's happening right now is since they've been living together, they've just been, going to school and basically getting good jobs, and they both have decent jobs. They're, level 6 of, the painter career and the detective career. Let's see, it is 8 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go to sleep for tonight. But yeah, I do have it on Tumblr. So anyways, the basic story. Let me just get back to what the heck I'm supposed to be saying, Nessa, she is a promiscuous type of person. She's an art lover, she's active, creative, alluring. She had a boyfriend, and she was with Marcus Flex for a little bit, but they're kind of not a thing anymore because he's kind of dead, okay? So he kind of died, and while she was talking to Marcus, she was talking to Bentley, and they're like past lovers before Marcus, and for a while she stayed faithful, but since he's died, she's been kind of promiscuous, as you can see. And like right now she's with Joshua, but she really hasn't given this guy the chance. Like, she met him one night and they just kind of went at it. She doesn't even know everything about him, but this guy is like head over heels for her for some odd reason. She doesn't take the chance to get to know them, but like he's always like making sure, always calling her and texting her, just like, are you okay? What's going on? Things like that. At the nightclub. Oh, missed it. I'll get to that situation in a second. But yeah, he's a really sweet dude. But she just, I don't know, she just doesn't care to give him the chance, to see where their relationship could possibly go. And then this was obviously a one-night stand, and that's pretty much what's been going on right now. And she was kind of down for a little bit, but I feel like she's okay as far as, daily emotions, but I feel like it's still taking a toll on her because she hasn't, really allowed herself to, I don't know, just have a decent relationship after that. Like, she's constantly sleeping around, she's constantly cheating, like, she doesn't care. She's had a few pregnancy scares, but she hasn't, she hasn't become knocked up just yet. And then we have Deviry. I love Deviry, but I don't know, she just doesn't have any luck with relationships. And lately her and Nessa have been talking about, kind of going their separate ways, mainly because, they're not sisters, they were just roommates in, like, during college and then after college, and they had talked about, Nessa finally, settling down with Marcus before he died, and she kind of chases, she likes a seasoned man, and they talked about her finally, getting out of here, starting a family possibly, and you know, just basic, just starting a family basically, starting a family. And Devari wants a family. She wants kids, but she just doesn't. There's no one that she sees that's interesting to her, and she does want to have a baby, a biological one of that. But hey, we're not gonna leave our dishes on the ground, ma'am. But since Nessa and Marcus have, departed, they don't really know what they're gonna do at this point, and neither does Devari, because Devari, she wants to get out of here. They wanna, move out of this house, split the funds and go elsewhere, just start lives. I mean, it's not that they don't, love each other to death as far as like, friendship wise, but I mean, their lives are pulling them in different directions, and they're ready to, get going, just kind of break out of that college lifestyle. So now that both of their careers are kind of, off the ground, they're pretty much best friends. But Devari does have a best friend named Tracy, and they're pretty close. Let me see if I can find Tracy. Yeah, they're pretty close. She has a whole lot of other friends, but the one that she goes out with a lot is Tracy. Cassandra used to be her like home skillet biscuit, but she died, obviously. Yuki died. Oh my god, I was so sad when Yuki died. There's like a whole household with Yuki that I made too. If y'all want to know about that, like, I'll let you know. It was crazy. It was really crazy. So I think it was last weekend they had went out to like a club, and she had met Juliana, and after that they started going out a lot of places. And this isn't something that she really knew about herself. Like, she talked to Tracy about it just a little bit during that party that she went to with Nessa. It was to the Bluffs, and they were just like, okay, well, I'm not into women like that. And finally, for some reason that night, when her and why haven't you claimed your bed yet? When her and Juliana went out to have a party, because she had just broken up with one of her boyfriends, and she was just like, hey, let's go out for a little bit, let's have some fun, we need to get our minds off of this negativity, we're single, let's have some fun type thing. So that's what they did. They had a little fun, and Juliana slept over, and this is the first time that Devari has encountered anything like that with anybody at all, even when she was talking to Omar, and she wasn't really into Omar all that much. So, things happen that we're just not really sure about, and Juliana had to leave the next morning because she was going to be late for work, and she just, she didn't know. She really didn't. So right now, I think she's still trying to figure out what's going on as far as who she is feeling, or how she's feeling about the whole situation, probably how Juliana's feeling about the whole situation. So she's probably going to end up, talking to her about it, just because she feels like things were kind of left. Oops. Things were kind of left unsaid, So I think that's probably what's going to happen. She may, go see her and talk to her a little bit and just see, what's going on. Let's see, what do we want to have for breakfast? Let's go ahead and have that. It's fine. We're just going to eat a little bit, see what happens. I really want to know what Juliana's probably thinking. She may be off, she may not be. We'll check. And we don't know her career. Fan-freaking-tastic. But yeah, this family is really, or, you know, this household is really interesting. I do like this household a lot. I don't know why, but I just do. Why is this wet? We're gonna go over here and clean that up. She's hungry. Does she work today? I think she does. Oh, okay. She doesn't start working until... Yeah, but she's a sergeant. We are going to replace that. I wonder if Nessa even wants to see Bentley. I feel like a call is coming very soon and she's going to want to talk to him. This is, I forget her name, but this is Yuki's daughter. Kendra, yeah, that's Yuki's daughter. Again, if you want to know about that story, let me know. It's a really long, depressing story. It's kind of interesting, though. I like it. This is my main save that I'm recording for you guys, and there's a whole lot of stories going on in my main save, so yep, let me know. Maybe I'll do that because I have so many random stories going on. Maybe I can just like make a series about what's been happening. I don't know, just jump from household to household, see what's poppin'. I like to do that. I like different things going on. And she has to go to work soon. Before she goes to work, she might want to take a thoughtful shower. Hopefully she finishes eating fast enough because she's taken forever and a day. Go ahead and throw that in the fridge because I always forget to do that. For real though, woman, you need to hurry up. You just want to sit there and stare at this wall when you know you gotta go to work. You know you gotta go to work. Look, I know you're still depressed about Marcus. I know you're still depressed about Marcus. There's nothing I can do about that right now. I'm sorry. Like I said, these Sims were designed by my sisters, so... I mean... We're just seeing what happens. Oh. Oh. Hi, Taviri. She's like, nope, girl, these omelets is nasty. You need to work on that, boo-boo. Alright, now you can go to work. Alright, so I think we're going to take Taviri out and we are going to talk with Juliana about, you know, that night before, you know, what was that about, what's going on, just kind of see what's happening. How you done? Alright, we're gonna give her a call. Okay. Oh, and it's Omar. Okay, this is, you know, like an old lover. It's not so much as they ended up being anything. We're gonna go ahead and go. It's not like they ended up being anything, but he is interested in her. But they don't, they kind of just broke things off, or she kind of just broke things off, and she was just like, you know, I'm not really feeling this relationship. You're a nice person, but, you know, I'm not all that interested. And we are here with Omar. We're just gonna talk to him a little bit. We have a deep conversation, just kind of, you know, how are you doing? How are you doing? How's life? Type things. He's always reading. They're both book lovers. Where did you get that? What the heck? Okay, whatever. Scare. Nope. We don't like him anymore. Let's brag about our handiness. What's this? Wild Lily. Oh, and here's Tracy. She's probably gonna come talk to us. Maybe. Or not. Okay. I know you was not looking at my best friend like that. I know. Oh, and there's Juliana. And she's like, oh, I see her. And she's like, are you going to talk to me? Right? She's just kind of sitting there, like, creeping, just like, oh my god. This is very interesting. So we have current lover, old lover, and best friend. Oh, they must know each other. They must know each other. That's because Devari hasn't even told her who this was. I guess she's, like, explaining to them, okay, look, so this happened. We kind of did something. I guess they're catching up. They must be, like, good friends. Yeah, they must be good friends. Wow, that's crazy. Interesting. I wonder how close of friends they are. I'm gonna have to do a little digging and probably play on her for a little bit, maybe off camera. Because again, this isn't gonna be like, you know, something that's gonna be happening all the time. I'm just letting you know that's what's probably gonna be happening, is I'm gonna be figuring out what's going on in their life because I need to know. And then she picks up this book. What is she reading? Fill her in? Of course. I need to have a sim, like, write and sell new romance books with interesting titles. Have like an erotica section or something, you know what I mean? I think we're gonna give her a heartfelt compliment and maybe like a kiss on the cheek or something. So I'm assuming that things are alright because, you know, things aren't necessarily awkward. Her best friend is accepting it. Oh, see, we're not gonna ask her just yet. We're gonna what's appropriate, because we're like in front of our friend. We're just gonna compliment her appearance, just like, hey, you look really nice today. Who's this? Oh my god, it's Ava. Or Anna, my bad. I actually really like this household. There's like 8 of them, and I created all of them, and they look awesome. Whoa. They're so cute together. Let's get to know her a little better. Cause I'm pretty sure I think there was something we didn't know about her. It was her career. That's right. Let's see if we can find it. Oh? Oh my. Y'all better chill. Let things get cray. Oh, a scientist. Wow. Interesting. So we have a detective and a scientist. I don't know why her face is all rainbow looking. I feel like that's because of some CC. It's weird. Maybe it's the shirt. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Something she's wearing is making her look all rainbow. It's weird. You know? Just gonna sit here and chill. Let's see. Oh my gosh. These two. Maybe we should like go out on a date. I was gonna end this part, but maybe we should like go out and have some fun. Oh my god, it's Kaifus. I love him. He's my other scientist. That's like my main household. That's my top dog. you know, main house. I think it's on generation 4 right now. If you want to know about that, you know, just let me know. I'll tell you. Is there anybody over here? Omar is just sitting here like, yeah, I'm by myself. Let's go over here and talk to Omar. Let's talk to him. I feel kind of bad because we're supposed to be hanging out. I'm just gonna come add a log and then like maybe roast something. Roast like veggie dogs. Or not. There we go. I made this over here just because there was never any, I don't know, like food. But I would just come here by myself and I wanted, you know, to take somebody out like on a date or something. I don't know, just, it was something interesting, so I decided to put this in here. Maybe like come out here and go camping for a night. Like cheap camping, so I wouldn't have to like, you know, pay, especially if they didn't have a lot of money. They just, you know, come over here, spend the night here, camp, stuff like that. Oh, I guess it's time to go. Because he is gone and he was like, nope, I'm out. But that's fine, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, my back hurts, guys. My back hurts. But, well, yeah, that is the you know, general aspect of the storyline in the Tessaract household. I don't know how often I will be doing these series. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be doing these series. It may not even be that often. I don't know. Who is this? Oh, he done turned the lights off. Who are you? Milan? Let me play this. Wait, are you going to... Hey, chill. Let's pay our bills first real quick, and we'll just sit here and eat this, and then we will take off. There we go. Even though we just ate, that's because it's like only 3 o'clock and we just ate. I don't know, I just really wanted to make a veggie dog for some reason. Can we sit on this? Or is this a table? I feel like it's a table. It's fine, we can sit here. That's why I put chairs here. Yeah, and Nessa is back from work, so we may just head back and we may see what Nessa's up to. No, I'll elongate this part actually. Let's go see what Nessa's up to. Maybe she can just, you know, spend some time here, and we're gonna switch over to her, and we're gonna get her needs up a little bit and see what's poppin'. Maybe Bentley will call. Maybe we'll like go hang out or something. Alrighty, we are back. Let's see. We are happy. Plan a social event. I don't know. Let's send a happy text to, let's see. Who do we actually want to talk to at this point? Because we could go hang out with friends. I don't know why he looks like he's getting old, you know? Let's see, it's Sunday. Actually, let's, oh god. Yeah, she's still not okay with what happened. I don't know what to do, guys. I think it's because it's like 4 in the morning. That's so bad. What we actually need to do is, I like this painting. I tend to keep some paintings that I dig. She is happy. We will do a landscape painting real quick. Just because I know she probably has work tomorrow. and then maybe by the time she's done with this painting, we will head out for a little fun. Okay, yeah, no, actually, we're actually gonna call it here. I don't think that she's probably gonna be feeling, up to doing anything tonight anyways. So I will see you guys tomorrow with another video.